what's up, MVP? Welcome back. Streebo here with you again. Today we're going to do something just for fun. This is just one of my little goofing around projects. I've decided to give you a brief little review of Land of the Dead: Road to Fiddler's Green, which was a game for Xbox that tied into George Romero's movie Land of the Dead, released in 2005. I just recently picked up a used copy of this. I remember reading a review about it when it first came out, saying that the action was kind of repetitive and it was okay, but not very good. So, you know, I never made a concentrated effort to really track it down. But, you know, recently in my travels, while we've been working on completing Devil Comes Down, our own zombie film, which is, you know, going to be judged by none other than George A. Romero, I ran across a used copy of Road to Fiddler's Green and decided to scoop it up because I love serendipity and synchronicity and kismet and all that kind of stuff. And you know, all signs seem to point towards you must buy this. So anyway, you know, I just bought it for shits and giggles, and in between editing sessions, I've had a chance to play it on and off, because anytime you edit a video and you put it all together, you know, it takes time to render, and when you're rendering videos, you can't do anything with your computer. You have to go away from it and do other things, because processing videos just takes so much memory and so much of your computer's resources that's just the way it is. So, you know, during those 20-30 minute periods when videos are rendering and whatnot, I'll run and play Fiddler's Green, and I've got to say I'm blown away by it. I absolutely love it. Over the years, I've played all the games all the horror survival games that people have told me were great, like Resident Evil and you know, Silent Hill and all this stuff. And in all honesty, you know, I was never really big on any of those on any of those games, and I finally found my zombie horror survival game, and it's, you know, Road to Fiddler's Green. I love it. It's like being dropped right in the middle of a George Romero zombie movie. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, you know.
Otis was ready to run to the truck. I didn't have many bullets in the sniper rifle, so I had to be careful. I couldn't let a single one of them get to him.
You ready?
The weapons are very limited. You have to be smart about how you use your weapons. You start out at just a, you know, regular guy on his farm. He sees a stranger outside. He goes out to talk to him. It's a zombie, you know, and he has to start running. And, you know, you start out with nothing but your fists, and you can't hurt zombies with your fists. The best you can do is knock them down. So it's just like being dropped into George Romero's universe. Any Romero fan that has never played this game should definitely check it out. It's definitely not only worth a rental, it's worth buying, having on your shelf. It's so much fun because you have to use your smarts in a lot of ways. Like, if there are a lot of zombies chasing you and you only have one bullet left, there's 6 of them left, you know, what are you going to do? Well, one thing you do is run through an open doorway and close the door behind you. It buys, you know, like 5, 10, 15 seconds while the zombies break the door down. You know, you can trick them into following you and you know, make them run in circles and things like that. The zombie reactions are great. You know, I mean, they scream and yell, and you know, they pop out of corners when you least expect it. You know, it's great stuff, and the gore is gruesome and just bloody and chunky and all over the place. I love it. But I definitely say check it out. The action can be repetitive because all it is, you know, shooting zombies, and you have a limited choice of weapons. And aside from the shooting, you have to find simple objects, like obviously you find pills to help your health, and obviously you find ammo. But sometimes you have to find keys or things that you need to get through certain doors and into new areas. So I definitely say check it out. I shot some footage of me playing the game, and just thought I'd share it with you. The first bit is the introduction, where the game starts with the farmer, and then later on is a section where you have to work with another character. You have to cover him, where you have a sniper rifle, you're on a rooftop, and he's going to run and try to get to a truck, and you have to shoot all the zombies off of him. I mean, it's awesome. It's just like being in a game. So, you know, it's fun. I thought I'd share it with you. So check this stuff out. If you like it, buy the game, rent it, whatever. But if you don't, you'll know that I'm here enjoying it. So we'll see you next time, guys.
So, you want to know how I got here? Yeah, I'll tell you my story. It all started like this. I just finished feeding the hogs when the power went out. That happens from time to time out here in the country. I tried calling the electric company, but the lines were dead. I didn't think too much of it at the time. Later that day, I noticed a stranger in my yard. Something wasn't right with him. The way he was just standing there. I went out to see what he wanted.